What is up, guys? Happy Friday. It's been a minute since I've seen you guys. Oh, I've been busy. What's up, Zach? It's good to see you, man. Oh, give everybody a few minutes to get in here. How you doing, man? How's the UK treating you? Oh, I need to stretch more. Oh, that feels better. All right, I feel like I can actually do some work now. Fix this chair. Yeah, I saw that this morning when I got up. Already loaded. I had it in the queue. So when I woke up and I looked over things, I was like, oh, damn, I've got something to watch this weekend. I'm very, very excited about it. Anxious to see how it turns out. Because I was a big fan of the first Reacher movie. You bought more drives? It makes me curious. Let's have a quick look. So you could shuck the elements, which the research that I've done on the elements externals is that they're not helium filled. The My Books are helium filled drives, and a lot of times you're going to get red pros out of those. The elements drives, you're going to get white label, like OEM air filled drives, and they're more prone to fail. So these 239 ones, I almost pulled the trigger. I need 3 14 terabyte drives. Why? Good question. Let me just show you real quick. So if we go on the Synology and go to Storage Manager, get off here. So I've got 5 14 terabytes and 3 10 terabytes. I need 3 more 14 terabyte drives, and I just pulling trigger on $1,000 right now for 3 drives. Like, I don't need them that bad. We're getting there. We're like 65% utilized, and that's about as high as I like utilization to go. But I'm waiting on some stuff to get here for the NetApp array. So that I can use the NetApp array as a middleman, because I need to move things off, rebuild this volume to SHR1, and then move the data set back. So, Amazon. Oh, the Seagate Exos. Yeah, I guess Synology doesn't really care about that, does it? I kind of care. I don't know why. Like, it just needs to be the same size. I wonder how Synology handles mixing and matching drives, because I've never done that. Mixed drives. Can I mix up hard drive brands? Reduces the risk of a systemic failure affecting all drives of the same age at the same time. If the drives are all in one volume, they can start to vibrate in sync because they have similar activity across the array. That's the point of a RAID. Yeah. Biggest con is you may not get all the space if available to you. Use the online calculator to figure out how much you'll get. I would definitely. So are the Exos drives? Exos 14 terabyte. They are 7,200 RPM, 512 cache. No, 256 meg cache. So I don't know if that would make a noticeable difference to a tier 2 NAS. that I'm using to serve SMB. So, I mean, for giggles, let's throw 3 in, see what it would look like. No. Cart. Yeah, it's... Oh, I bought these already. Why is it still in my cart? Oh, because I got them direct from Ring. That's why. 765. Yeah, just... I need to hold off for now. It's just not something that I want to throw that down right now. We're still kind of recovering from the move. The very, very, very expensive move. And new house purchase. So I'm going to hold off on it for now. If I happen to run across somebody that's got, 14 terabyte drives laying around, fine. Okay. So what are we going to do today? We're going to have some fun today. Normally I would just hang out and rap with you guys, and that'd be great, but I stumbled across a combination of things, and I wanted to talk to you about it before we do it, and what my kind of strategy is going into this. I have been looking for a vehicle that would get me into short form content that wouldn't require me to create anything new. So I've been exploring TikTok quite a bit. Just kind of seeing what the trends were and what people like over the last couple of months. I've really been on TikTok a lot, trying to explore the different tech hashtags and things like that. And some of the things that I've found so far are stitching, where you're kind of replying to someone else's video, works incredibly well for growth. So I'm going to start doing a lot more of that when people ask tech questions or have tech things that might need correction. Stitching to larger creators tends to be a strategy. The other thing is, I figured I've got all of this content. I've got like 15 videos now over the course of the last year. Why can't I just pull stuff out of that and put them up as short form content? And you know what? It's actually easier than you think. It's easier than you think. There's a couple of tools out there. So if you're a game streamer, there's a site called Streamladder. Or you don't even have, I mean, if you stream on Twitch, you can literally put the URL for your clip in. You can clip something, grab that clip, throw it into a site called Streamladder. Or you can upload a local file, which we're going to try today. I haven't used Streamladder yet, for the record. We can throw this in today. We're going to throw the file in and see what it does. But a lot of people that you see doing like gaming TikToks or gaming shorts, highlight reels from Valorant or Call of Duty or anything like that, this is the tool that they're using to do it. And they'll literally just grab their clip that one of their viewers probably clipped, or one of their mods, drop it in here. It'll pull the clip in and give you kind of like a browser-based little editor to throw something together, and then it'll render it and you can download it, upload it to TikTok. Like, so stuff like that, I'm sitting here going, huh, what could I do? How could I take that one step further? And then I realized that we already have a Canva Pro subscription in the house. And I went, ooh. Canva lets you do video as well. And if you have a Canva Pro subscription, you can basically create a 1080 by 1920, just reverse the 1080p resolution, into a vertical video, and you can drag and drop all of these elements around, right? And you can make all of these, you can add text, you can add a background image, you can do that, you can have an animation, right? Like the little subscribe animation I've got going at the bottom there. What more do you need? If it's good, if the content's good, why not use it? So I thought today we would go through, like, start at the beginning. Let's go all the way back to the 250, the A250 video. I thought I had it in here. Oh, I did. Okay, so I uploaded a few of them last night as I was tinkering with this. And I wanted to start with, I think this is the A2. I need to start a new thing. So let's do a whole mobile video, right? We'll start a brand new one. Then we're gonna go uploads, videos, and I think this is the right one. Nope. Is this the right one? Nope. That's the A250 video. Also, for what it's worth, I did one each of these as an experiment last night. I put them up. I did a. I can log into TikTok on the computer. Let me just show you guys. By the way, you should follow me on TikTok. Keep me honest. View profile. So look at this. Last night alone, no other efforts. Like I wasn't sharing it on social media or anything, right? 185 views, 189 views of the one that I made in Canva on the A900, and then 185 views to me responding to this. And watch how easy this is. Just let's pull this up. Oh, it's muted. SQL used by data. So calling it SQL. This lady, I guess she's a data analyst, and she probably writes a lot of queries in SQL. And there was a lot of back and forth in the comments about whether it's SQL or SQL and all this kind of stuff. So I was like, oh, cool. I know the answer to this one. I know how to describe this. And so I pulled up her video. You hit the little arrow, you hit stitch, and then it plays a little snippet and gives you a countdown, and then you just respond. I was laying on the couch doing nothing. Right? Here we go.
SQL for days now to multiple people. It's actually called SQL.
So the fun part about this actually is that you'll hear SQL used by database administrators that are typing in the SQL language. But anybody that administers servers usually calls them SQL Server. Thanks, Microsoft, because they have Microsoft SQL Server or any other types of SQL servers that might run on Linux. That's the difference, really. That's it. Both are fine.
I'm calling it
That's it. So when you talk about growing and stuff like that, like if you go look anywhere, how to grow on Twitch, how to grow on YouTube, how to grow show up. Step one. That's really, to me, what it comes down to is just being present. I think who was it once? Somebody said at one point, 80% of politics is showing up, is being present. Anyway, my fledgling little TikTok here. Let's remember this. February 4th, 2022. Let's blow this up by the end of the year. I'm going to begin doing a strategy. So next week's video is going to be my crazy futuristic 2022 and beyond. Like, what are we going to see in the next 10 to 30 years? Right? It's that video. I've been writing it for about 2 months, researching a bunch of stuff. I'm very excited about it because I haven't even seen the first rough cut yet. It should come in this afternoon at some point. But I'm very excited for you guys to see that one. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Anyway, my plan is to take that video and start chopping out little nuggets on a per video basis as short form content to go up on YouTube Shorts and TikTok. What I want to do now is play catch up a little bit. And go back through. Let's go back through my YouTube videos. We'll go all the way back. We'll start with the A250 video from last year, and let's find the little nuggets that are like 60 seconds or less that make a good, 1, 2, 3 kind of TikTok. All right, so we're gonna be watching some stuff today. Grab a drink. We're gonna be creating some stuff. If we get any created, we can upload them. Please weigh in, Peanut Gallery, as what you think, design ideas, anything that you would be think would be more compelling. I kind of threw this one together last night, just in about an hour, maybe, as I was kind of learning how to do this in Canva, but now that I've got my head around it, I feel like I could crank these out in 20 minutes if I really wanted to. But I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. I love it. They're even tagging it. I didn't put that on there. I guess they do that. The other thing that I've learned is that when you look at TikToks on a phone, there's a lot of shit on the screen. So you've got the description and you've got all of that underneath, and then you've got on the side you've got like all of your profile and your like and your share and your comments and all that. And it kind of covers things up a little bit. So what I want to try and do is focus a little bit left. I guess is the way I was thinking of putting myself off to the right, and I didn't realize at the time that half of my face would be covered up over here on mobile like that with the buttons, the action buttons, and then the subscribe button at the bottom, and datacenterdude.com is all covered up with all of the app mechanics. So little lessons learned, right? Just ways of kind of designing these things and thinking about how to make them the most interactive. So let's look at, we'll call this one NetApp A250. And what we can do is just like start cranking these out. Where is the A250 one? Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. So I'm gonna let it load in. I'm gonna turn the music off, and we're gonna listen to this, and we're gonna find like what would be really cool little nuggets, right? Things that I can turn into 15, 30, or 60-second TikToks. And I believe they even let you do like 3 or 5 minute versions of them now. But I want to stay under the 60-second mark because that allows me to put it up on YouTube Shorts as well. So 60 seconds or less is the goal. It can be 10 seconds, it can be 30, or it can be a full 60. But that's really what we're looking for here. We're trying to find those special little nuggets in these 5 to 10 minute videos. When our favorite company releases a new We're all familiar with that excitement and anticipation we get when our favorite company releases a new device. Am I right? What about when they double the performance, make it thinner, and the screen is higher quality and an even smaller? Yeah. And today I want to talk to you about the newest embedded all-flash system. Forgive me while I scrub these. Introduce the all-flash FAS. There's one. Over on Twitch, and you can find a link to that down in the description below. NetApp introduced the all-flash FAS, or AFF, A200 model back in 2017 as a new entry point for all-flash arrays, delivering outstanding performance packed into a tiny 2U form factor. In 2018, they improved on that with the A220, and last year at Insight, they launched the latest model of this family, the A250. Put simply, the A250 delivers 24 cores of CPU, 128 gigabytes of RAM, 8 gigabytes of non-volatile memory, and 24 drive slots of NVMe connected flash media, all in a 2U footprint. It's also very configurable and expandable, but hang tight, we'll go over that in more detail in a bit. Now, if you're new to NetApp, the A250 provides an excellent starting point for your overall data management experience, giving you one of the best bang for your buck offerings on the market today. But if you're an existing A220 customer, we think you are especially going to be There's really a more power moment in here that I'm looking for. Right? While both to capitalize on. The A220 and the A250 feature a 12-core CPU in each controller, the A250 offers a newer CPU family running at 2.1 gigahertz per core, compared to the 1.5 gigahertz per core of the A220, and it doubles the system memory to 64 gigabytes per controller, up from the 32 gigabytes in the A220. It also has double the amount of non-volatile memory at 8 gigabytes, up from 4 gigabytes in the A220. What this means to you is more power! From a usability perspective, what this means those are the kinds of little moments that I'm looking for here. How can we best structure this? Was that 1 minute? That's what we got to find. So let's pull this out. Where was the point? I really want to do the listing out on screen instead of rattling through all the chart and then jump straight to the more power bit. We might have to pull resolve out to make this what I really want it to be. Because we waste so much time in the chart.
More power!
Like, is there a way that I can cut? Oh, it doesn't look like it, does it? Add page. I'm still learning my way around Canva as well. It doesn't look like there's a way that I can make a snip right here. Because I'd love to cut. I like this part right here where I'm going over it.
But hang tight, we'll go over that in more detail in a bit. Now, if you're new to NetApp, the A250 provides an excellent starting point for your overall data management experience, giving you one of the best bang for your buck offerings on the market today. But if you're an existing A220 customer, we think you are...
So I would love to go from like right here, one of the best bang for the markets on today, and...
A220. What this means to you is... more power!
So I think that would be a good one right there. I just don't know if Canva is going to let me snip the clip. No, that's not what I want. Huh. Can I right-click down there? Oh, I can! There it is! You hiding bastards. All right, so let's split. There we go. Sometimes it just takes a minute. All right, so here's what I got in mind. All right, let's kill this. Forgive my editing here. This is going to take a minute.
It's giving you one of the best bang for your buck offerings on the market today. But if you're an
So we need to get... Can I zoom in? Yes. I want to zoom in a little bit so that I can get some frame-by-frame action going on there. I need what this means, but for existing. Best bang for the buck on the market today.
bang for your buck offerings on the market today is...
Yeah, we need a little bit... Couple more little frames.
For your buck offerings on the market today is...
That's pretty close. All right, so now we're going to take and we're going to jump to what this means to you is. So we need to go back to where it says what this means to you.
Today. 20. What this means...
All right, so a little bit right there.
This means to you is on the market today. This means to you
A little bit more.
on the market today. What this means to you is
A little bit more, about half a second.
your buck offerings on the market today. 20. What this means
That was a little bit much. So let's take it down.
offerings on the market today. What this means to you
Close. One more little snip.
offerings on the market today. What this means to you is
Let's add a point there too, because I'm trying to find that beat.
bang for your buck offerings on the market today. What this means to you is
More power!
from a
There it is. There it is, boys. So
usability
let's do another split right there. And this one we can, does that work? Yes, okay. So now let's zoom in a little bit more so we can really get down frame by frame on this. Because the ending is what's going to be crucial.
More power!
24 core
No. we're back here. Yeah, I know.
Power!
One more little bit.
Power!
Now, how do I get, can I just go to black here? Elements, black. Cool. And we'll do it for like 0.3, like 3 frames.
Power!
Why is it still? Oh, is it kick? Oh, it's going back to the beginning. Okay. So now we got to find the sweet spot to come in.
24 cores of CPU. 50 delivers 24 cores. 50 delivers.
Oh, we're so zoomed in, it's not really making a difference. That's what the problem is.
The A250 delivers 24 cores. Put simply, the A250.
That's where I want to start, is the put simply.
Put simply, the A250 delivers 24 cores of CPU, 128 gigabytes of RAM, 8 gigabytes of non-volatile memory, and 24 drive slots of NVMe connected flash media, all in a 2U footprint. It's also very configurable and expandable, but hang tight, we'll go over that in more detail in a bit. Now, if you're new to NetApp, the A250 provides an excellent starting point for your overall data management experience, giving you one of the best bang for your buck offerings on the market today. What this means to you is
More power!
Close. Add transition. What can we do there? Ooh. Okay. Let's see what that does.
bang for your buck offerings on the market today. What this means to you is
It's doing a little bit of a skip there, and I'm wondering if that's just because I'm so zoomed in. Let's save this. Let's try to refresh this page and see if it'll come in properly.
Put simply, the A250 delivers 24 cores of CPU, 128 gigabytes of RAM, 8 gigabytes of non-volatile memory, and 24 drive slots of NVMe connected flash media, all in a 2U footprint. It's also very configurable and expandable, but hang tight, we'll go over that in more detail in a bit. Now, if you're new to NetApp, the A250 provides an excellent starting point for your overall data management experience, giving you one of the best bang for your buck offerings on the market today. What this means to you is
more power.
No. That's close, but I want to get rid of that. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's render one out. Yeah, we want MP4, selected pages, download. Let's let that render out because I want to. If it so realistically, I just spent what 15 minutes doing that, putting that together, snipping out little pieces of it. So that's kind of what I want to get into this where it's more automatic, and I want to start writing and editing, creating the videos, the long form videos with this in mind. So I want to make sure in my writing that I've got nuggets in there that are good for 60-second or less little clips. Yeah, that's the idea here. Is just showing up, is just being present, putting some of this out there. Now, that's not to say that eventually we can't start making sort of bespoke content just for shorts and TikToks. But for now, to get it out there, to get like 80% is good enough. We'll see. I want to see how this plays outside of the editor thing, because I don't like a lot of the jumps there, and jumping from that shot of the front of the array over to the more power is a little glitchy. And I'm tempted to open up Resolve, but I don't want to turn this into like a 2-hour editing project. That defeats the whole purpose of this. So we'll see what this looks like when it finishes downloading. You guys can't see it. It's behind my window right now. It's almost done. But yeah, do you get the point? Do you get the idea here is to take existing content that you already have, repurpose it as short form content, and put it out there as a discovery vehicle to drive people back to the long form content. That's really what the MO is here. That's what I'm really trying to accomplish. I'm not trying to edit whole new videos just for shorts or just for TikToks. There's a day in the future where that might be the case, but today is not that day. All right, it's going to prompt me where to download it. It should. Come on. Come on. There we go. And let's put it in the A250 folder. We'll call it A250 short. All right, let's see what that looks like.
Put simply, the A250 delivers 24 cores of CPU, 128 gigabytes of RAM, 8 gigabytes of non-volatile memory, and 24 drive slots of NVMe connected flash media, all in a 2U footprint. It's also very configurable and expandable, but hang tight, we'll go over that in more detail in a bit. Now, if you're new to NetApp, the A250 provides an excellent starting point for your overall data management experience, giving you one of the best bang for your buck offerings on the market today. What this means to you is
More power!
Not bad. Not bad. I want to come back to this and clean up what that means to you, because the graphics on it are really kind of annoying.
What this means to you is
Can I take one little frame out of that? Oh, whoa, what? What just happened? I guess I clicked the wrong thing. I want to zoom in as much as possible, 500%, so that we can get every little frame of this out. I wish there was a show me the audio, because I always do my editing with audio waveforms.
the market today. This means to you is
More power!
Cleaner.
today. Means to you is market today. Means to you is offerings on the market today. Means to you is
More
buck offerings on the market today. This means to you is management experience, giving you one of the best bang for your buck offerings on the market today. This means to you is giving you one of the best bang for your buck offerings on the market today. What this means to you
All right, I went a little too far.
on the market today. This means to you on the market today. This means to you
Is it that transition? Why did you do that? I just want to delete the transition.
on the market today. This means to you is offerings on the market today. 220. What this
So it was right there, I think.
offerings on the market today. What this means to you
Close. What is that? Oh, Intel driver update.
what this offerings on the market today. What this means to you is
That's close. That's really close. I'm very happy with that one. If I had to If I had to go with it, that's pretty close.
Giving you one of the best bang for your buck offerings on the market today. What this means to you is
More power!
I like that one better. I'm gonna go with that one. Let's download that, and we'll stick with that one. What we're gonna do now, I just want to test it and make sure it plays. So now what we can do is we can start dressing this up. So if we look at let's have this all. Let's have it all on the screen. Okay. So what I'm looking to do here is make sure that I get all this on the screen. So I'd want to, and I love the Canva like thing because it snaps, and you'll see grid lines where it snaps into place. So we can find background. Let's do like circuits, digital something. No. Background. Ooh. Ooh. And then you can right click on it. So one of the things I like to do is you can turn it and it'll snap, right? Send to back. Let's get rid of that. And I thought there was a way to like set this as background, but either way, not a biggie. It looks more like stitching than anything I'd actually want to use. No. I'm trying to find something that'll look cool behind it. That's not bad. A250 short, we'll just overwrite it. Yes. All right, so let's have a look.
Put simply, the A250 delivers 24 cores of CPU, 128 gigabytes of RAM, 8 gigabytes of non-volatile memory, and 24 drive slots of NVMe connected flash media, all in a 2U footprint. It's also very configurable and expandable, but hang tight, we'll go over that in more detail in a bit. Now, if you're new to NetApp, the A250 provides an excellent starting point for your overall data management experience, giving you one of the best bang for your buck offerings on the market today. What this means to you is
More power!
I don't love it, but we need to move on. Like, because it defeats the purpose if I just continue to set image as background. There we go. So let me put the video right here, and we'll see how that looks. Right? What this is going to make difficult is including stuff that, like text and things like that. So, yeah, that one's not going to work. It needs to be kind of, that's cool looking. Let's see how that one looks. Set image as background. Ooh. Now, how does it look on with the dark and the text?
2U footprint. It's also very...
So let's do something fun like subscribe. There's videos. That's the one I used yesterday. Let's see if we can find another one. The Santa. That's funny. That's kind of cool looking. The animated Santa makes me laugh. No, I just want to keep it simple. So we can put that down here. Kind of get an idea of where it's going to go. I hate that it's not transparent. I think that's what I want to do, a transparent one for this one. Why is it showing up green? Oh, wow. Okay. Videos. I figured that would be a transparent one.
Configurable and expandable, but hang tight. We'll
That's just odd. And that, so and see, that's got a white background. I wonder if it's one of those things that I'm just missing. Replace background. Oh God. Interesting. Am I going about this the wrong way? Yeah, I think what we need is just a black background. Oh, I thought I typed that. The doves is kind of cool. Ooh. Ooh, that's fancy. Look at that. So could I take that, rotate it 90 degrees? I love Canva.
Put simply, the A250 delivers 24 cores of CPU, 128 gigabytes of RAM, 8 gigabytes of non-volatile memory, and 24 drive slots of NVMe connected flash media, all in a 2U footprint. It's also very configurable and expandable, but hang tight, we'll go over that in more detail in a bit. Now, if you're new to NetApp, the A250 provides an excellent starting point for your overall data management experience.
Oh, I love that. So the question becomes, do I have a way... Oh, so I have to do it on both. Gotcha. Because they're separate clips. So does that mean... How do I make that more bigger? I guess I would have to split it right where it jumps to the more power if I wanted to blow it up anymore. But let's keep things simple for right now. Where were those squares? Let's go back to this one. It would be amazing. Let's do lightning. This could be fun.
The A250 provides an excellent starting point for your overall data management experience, giving you one of the best bang for your buck offerings on the market today. What this means to you is...
More power!
What this means to you is...
Whoa, what?
Put simply...
Why did it duplicate?
Best bang for your buck offerings on the market today. What this means to you is...
More power!
What this means to you...
What? What happened?
More power!
What this means to...
What in the hell happened there?
More power!
Coming... is...
More power!
I have no idea what happened there. I guess something got dragged. All right, let's watch what we got.
Put simply,
30 seconds.
The 250 delivers 24 cores of CPU, 128 gigabytes of RAM, 8 gigabytes of non-volatile memory, and 24 drive slots of NVMe connected flash media, all in a 2U footprint. It's also very configurable and expandable, but hang tight, we'll go over that in more detail in a bit. Now, if you're new to NetApp, the A250 provides an excellent starting point for your overall data management experience, giving you one of the best bang for your buck offerings on the market today. What this means to you is
More power!
Needs a little bit more on the end there.
Power!
Okay. All right, so I'm happy with that. Let's go and put the... we need some text. So we've got all these styles. Let's just find one. The game over is pretty cool. That's what I used for the A900. Level up is pretty cool. Kind of getting into the boring stuff now. What's up, Drew? It's good to see you, man. To edit or move them individually. No, I don't like that at all. Oh, just go away. The other thing, you can't just like type text and set a font. Like that's one thing that I'm kind of noticing. Like you got to use one of these styles. Yeah, no. I'm giving myself 10 more minutes. The hard part's over. Like the video, finding the nugget and snipping it together into 30 or 60 second clips, that's the hard part. This is the easy stuff now. So now it's about finding the other elements that we want. You know what I could do? Hang tight. What did I do with it? It's in graphics, subscribe animation. What if I just put my own in here? Come on. Do your upload. All right, you guys chill for just a minute. I'm going to use the restroom real quick while that's uploading. All right. Sorry about that. When you drink 3 or 4 of these a day, you're peeing constantly. Okay, so did that upload? It did. Okay, so can I bring that over here? Ooh. It's a little big.
Put simply, the A250 delivers 24 cores of CPU, 128 gigabytes of RAM, 8 gigabytes of non-volatile memory, and 24 drive slots of NVMe connected flash media.
I just don't. It's no. Just no. It's too busy. What was that lengthwise? 7 seconds? Can I tell it just... I wish it could just land on something. Let's just go... let's just get one of the subscribe ones, and we'll stick it on there. Probably... let's use the same one.
All in a 2U footprint. It's also very configurable. And expandable, but hang tight, we'll go over that in more detail in a bit. Now, if you're new to NetApp, the A250 provides an excellent...
Now, I'm being a little bit strategic about this, because you got to remember... No, I think they all loop. So, the thing you got to remember about this is that I'm trying to avoid the elements that sit at the bottom. So, on the first one I did last night, I stuck the subscribe underneath the description and like my username and all that stuff, and you didn't see it. So part of me is wanting to put this guy up here, but make it smaller.
Simply, the A250 delivers 24 cores of CPU, 128 gigabytes of RAM, 8 gigabytes of non-volatile memory, and 24 drive slots of NVMe connected flash media, all in a 2U footprint. It's also very configurable and expandable, but hang tight, we'll go over that in more detail in a bit. Now, if you're new to NetApp, the A250...
You know what I need that I just realized? I need some kind of overlay that I can design around. And I want to save that. So that like all their shit isn't on top of my shit. Part of me also wonders if it would be better to just ditch that, and have this be...
Put simply, 50 provides an excellent starting point for your overall data management experience. Give CPU 128 gigabytes of RAM. 250 delivers 24 cores.
I'm doing what I said I didn't want to do.
Put simply, the A250 delivers 24 cores of CPU, 128 gigabytes of RAM, 8 gigabytes of non-volatile memory, and 24 drive slots of NVMe connected. Put simply, the A250 flash
No,
media...
stop. Why are you...
Put simply, the A250 delivers 24 cores of CPU, 128 gigabytes of RAM, 8 gigabytes of non-volatile memory, and 24 drive slots of NVMe connected flash media, all in a 2U footprint. It's also very configurable and expandable, but hang tight, we'll go over that in more detail in a bit. Now, if you're new to NetApp, the A250 provides an excellent starting point for your overall data management experience, giving you one of the best bang for your buck offerings on the market today. What this means to you is
More power!
Put simply, the A2.
All right, I'm used to my space bar so much in Resolve that it auto plays shit. The only other thing I can think to do, like, I'd love to hear what you guys think about just doing that, with the idea that we're gonna have like a very little space to work with. Actually, about a third to a half of the screen is capitalized by all of the interface stuff. So at the end of the day, what is it that we really want? If I were doing this right, I have about an hour's worth of B-roll footage of the A250. If I were doing this right, I'd put it in Resolve and do a B-roll with like a little circle with my face in it talking over it. Right? Let's try something. Let's try this. I want to see what this does. Where's my A250 video? What? Oh, I'm in the wrong one. There it is. Okay. Let's pull this in. So this is the kind of stuff I was talking about. Like, we could pull in a bunch of clips to use premium till no, that's what I want to use. Like, how much is Streamliner Plus? $5? TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, converted unlimited videos, no watermark, freedom of 720. Yeah, that's fine. Like, what do I do with it? No. No. All right, so where do I go from here? Oh, okay, so it's making me pick one of these. Select the area where your face cam is, right? So what I've got to do, so this is the cool tool that I think whenever you watch TikToks or shorts and you see like gaming highlight reels, this is what a lot of people are using. It'll start to make sense. I'm not sure where was the more power bit. I think it was after. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was after this bit. No, this isn't gonna work. It's not gonna work because my thing moves around in different places. So what they're doing is trying to do this, which is cool. Let's try it and select where your feed is. So, okay. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. I mean, it'd be great for like highlight reels and stuff like that. Let's just watch this and see what happens.
Media, all in a 2U footprint. Put simply, the A250 delivers 24 cores of CPU, 128 gigabytes of RAM, 8 gigabytes of non-volatile memory, and 24 drive slots of NVMe connected flash media, all in a 2U footprint. It's also very configurable and expandable, but hang tight, we'll go over that in more detail in a bit. Now, if you're new to NetApp, the A250 provides an excellent starting point for your overall data management experience, giving you one of the best bang for your buck offerings on the market today. What this means to you is
More power!
Fine. Fine. You know what? I said I wasn't going to do this. It is what it is. We're going to download it. We're going to post it. And then we'll fashion the description to have any kind of information in it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 80%. Good enough, right? It's not going to win any awards. But I've got to get out of this kind of perfectionist mindset. Let's start, while that's downloading, let's start looking at the other videos. So we've got the 2021. There's probably about 5 of these we could pull out of the video that's coming next week, because I already kind of started this mindset. There's the FSX one. Yeah, we could do the FSX one. So, mobile video. And then uploads, videos. Is that the 747? No. 538. There it is. So while that one's downloading, is it done? Not yet.
As an architect, when a new piece of tech comes along, sometimes you just can't stop thinking about it or the infinite ways it could possibly be used. Every thought consumes you in a sort of fantasy configuration, a way to take advantage of it to enhance a workload or rethink how you build and manage it. Unfortunately, a product like that doesn't come along that often. But mark your calendars, folks, because today is one of those days.
I love this music. One of my favorite pieces of music we used last year.
Today is a big day. For years now, Amazon Web Services, or AWS, has led the charge in...
All right, so we got to find... It was at the end. I remember I was scrubbing this one, and... Oh, yeah. A250 short. Yep. Done. All right. So we got to find where... What if I told you... Are you going to play? Or are you going to sit there and spin your wheel? Why is it just... What's happening? Oh, come on, guys. I just want to use Resolve so bad. I don't want to do that. This is why SAS has some problems to solve. Let's do this. Let's refresh. And here's what I'm going to do. Because I know that it's kind of at the end. We're going to just pull it down there and we'll make it shorter. And we'll see if that plays any better. SAS, managed service. Don't have to install anything. The cloud. All right, well, while it's figuring its shit out, let's go over here to A250 short. Let's watch this.
Put simply, the A250 delivers 24 cores of CPU, 128 gigabytes of RAM, 8 gigabytes of non-volatile memory, and 24 drive slots of NVMe connected flash media, all in a 2U footprint. It's also very configurable and expandable, but hang tight, we'll go over that in more detail in a bit. Now, if you're new to NetApp, the A250 provides an excellent starting point for your overall data management experience, giving you one of the best bang for your buck offerings on the market today. What this means to you is
More power!
Good enough. SAS hands, yeah. I have no idea what's happening right now.
has a complete API to integrate with a user's tools of choice, allowing you to standard.
Okay, so I cut off too much. We need to zoom it all the way out.
Has a complete API to integrate.
What?
For the sake of those that have never used or even heard of ONTAP and are curious as to why this is such a big deal, service and integrated it with many of their other native offerings, making
That's close.
with dedicated circuits. Now, NetApp has been partners, collaborators, and advocates.
Why is that showing up in there? Like the rendering engine or something is just going batshit right now.
Is one of those days.
What? We're all the way back at the beginning.
Have enjoyed and trusted ONTAP being the foundation of their data centers for decades, with things like multi-pro themselves.
There it is.
Well, it has instantly available to any and all VPCs in configuration methods. Have all come with some level of frustration over the years. So, what if we took our
There it is. Split. And we're just going to nuke that one. And we'll go back to here.
collaboration one step further?
We'll come back.
Collaboration one step further. Of frustration over the years. So, what different API endpoints and varying configuration methods have all come with some level of frustration over the years. So,
What is happening?
what if we took our collaboration one step?
All right, that's working right now. Let's go back to the beginning and we'll... Oh, God. Click on the thing. Thank you. So we need to snip off
So, what if
that much.
we took our collaboration one step further? What if AWS adopted ONTAP as their own service and integrated it with many of their other native offerings, making the storage management features and functionality of ONTAP instantly available to any and all VPCs in any region, all while providing support and billing themselves? Well, it has arrived. Today, it gives me great pleasure to welcome ONTAP to the AWS portfolio. Amazon FSx for NetApp ONTAP is a new storage and data management service that allows you to run fully featured, fully managed, enterprise-grade file systems powered by ONTAP natively in the cloud for the first time with no upfront commitments or costs, and you only pay for the resources you use.
There it is. Okay. So that's 46 seconds. So I want to do a split right there. We'll nuke that one. And I need to go back to the end. Why can't... Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We need to fine-tune the ending here.
No upfront commitments or costs, and you only pay for the resources you use.
It's close.
Commitments or costs, and you only pay for the resources you use.
Like, what else do we need?
What if we took our collaboration one step further? What if AWS adopted ONTAP as their own service and integrated it with many of their other native offerings, making the storage management features and functionality of ONTAP instantly available to any and all VPCs in any region, all while providing support and billing themselves? Well, it has arrived. Today, it gives me great pleasure to welcome ONTAP to the AWS portfolio. Amazon FSx for NetApp ONTAP.
So the only other thing I can think of, where did I put my logo? I might have to go dig that out of Fiverr, actually. No, that's the style. There it is. Media. Oh, okay. Uploads. Is that the right one? No. Now, can I change? I wish I could change the color of that. I guess at the end of the day, no, because that's going to ruin... I would need to split the video. Okay, I like the in and out edits that we have. What I need to find now is where I want that to pop up on the screen.
Their own service and integrated it with many of their other native offerings, making the storage management features and functionality of ONTAP instantly available to any and all VPCs in any region, all while providing support and billing themselves? Well, it has arrived. Today, it gives me great pleasure to welcome ONTAP to the AWS portfolio.
All right, so we'll do a split right there. And then I want to take this out of this clip. And it stays in there. Okay, let's see how this plays.
Great pleasure to welcome ONTAP to the AWS portfolio. Amazon FSx for NetApp ONTAP is a new storage and data management service that allows you to run fully featured, fully managed, enterprise-grade file systems powered by ONTAP natively in the cloud for the first time with no upfront commitments or costs, and you only pay for the resources you use.
No, that's the same one. Trash, trash, trash. I was trying to find this one. in white? Or is it funny if I leave it stuck on my forehead?
What if we took our collaboration one step further?
What if you
What if
actually played
AWS
the video right way?
X for NetApp ONTAP is a new storage and data management service that allows you to run fully featured.
That's kind of funny, actually.
ONTAP to the AWS portfolio. Amazon FSx for NetApp ONTAP is a new storage and data management service that allows you to run fully featured, fully managed enterprise-grade file systems powered by ONTAP natively in the cloud for the first time with no upfront commitments or costs, and you only pay for the resources you use.
What can I do here? Let's, because I need a white version of that. All right, fine. I'll do it myself. Oh God, it's gonna be one of these, huh? All right, so we'll go paintbrush or bucket, and I want white. Oh, hey, that works. Let's export that. PNG, transparent, yep. Bow, bow. We're gonna put that in. Yep. Beauty. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Much better. Ta-da! See what a little bit of skills get you.
Well, it has arrived. Today, it gives me great pleasure to welcome ONTAP to the AWS portfolio. Amazon FSx for NetApp ONTAP is a new storage and data management service that allows you to run fully featured, fully managed enterprise-grade file systems powered by ONTAP natively in the cloud for the first time with no upfront commitments or costs, and you only pay for the resources you use.
Beautiful. I do want to put it up a little bit higher, because I'm worried that the description and like my username and stuff is gonna overlap it. Oh, and we're spinny wheel again.
Well, it has arrived. Today, it gives me great pleasure to welcome ONTAP to the AWS portfolio. Amazon FSx for NetApp ONTAP is a new storage and data management service that allows you to run fully featured, fully managed enterprise-grade file systems powered by ONTAP natively in the cloud for the first time with no upfront commitments or costs, and you only pay for the resources you use.
I kind of want to stick one more. Ooh, no, come back. I messed up. It scrolled.
Costs, and you only pay for the resources you use. Now, what if we...
Why? No, just... I'm trigger happy on the space bar.
And you only pay for the resources you use. Only pay for the resources you use.
Oh God, that auto-scrolling shit is annoying.
Only pay for the resources you use.
All right, so it is. So I want 18.5.
Only pay for the resources you use.
Beautiful. Okay, download done. Next. We'll download that. All right, so while that's going, let's look at what else we got. What else did I upload yesterday? this was the Azure NetApp Files intro video. That was FSX, so we can probably get rid of that after we're done. That was the A900 launch. That was the A250. That's my subscribe animation. That's the studio tour. That's the other one that I was looking at. That's about it. That's about it. Wait. Oh, is it downloading? Oh, yeah, it's still going. Okay. So while that's downloading, let's go over to the TikTok. Or as I've heard the young ones call it recently, the Clock app. Whoa, there's a TikTok for desktop app? No, it's a Chrome extension. Upload video. Select file. A250 short. Uploading. Caption. We want people to comment, duet, and stitch. Look at that. That looks awesome. So now we can go to, we can call this NetApp A250. AFF A250. Goes beast mode. So you see how it only shows like the little bit? All right, so this is FSX short. All right, let's watch what we got.
What if we took our collaboration one step further? What if AWS adopted ONTAP as their own service and integrated it with many of their other native offerings, making the storage management features and functionality of ONTAP instantly available to any and all VPCs in any region, all while providing support and billing themselves? Well, it has arrived. Today, it gives me great pleasure to welcome ONTAP to the AWS portfolio. Amazon FSX for NetApp ONTAP is a new storage and data management service that allows you to run fully featured, fully managed enterprise-grade file systems powered by ONTAP natively in the cloud for the first time with no upfront commitments or costs, and you only pay for the resources you use. Now,
The now still snuck in. That's whatever. It's fine. Goes beast mode, public. Sure, do the copyright check. I don't think so. It's on my YouTube channel, so it shouldn't be. All right, so we want to put in Tech Talk. Tech. Is storage one? 1 billion views? Sure. Nah, not a lot. Flash. 6.2 billion. Sure. What else? We'll throw a NetApp on there. Actually, can we tag NetApp? Who is NetApp21? How does NetApp not have a branded TikTok yet? I know the answer to that question. All right. Post. Done. Upload another one. Select file. Let's see. Nope, that's a studio tour. FSX. I know why. I know why. Same reason all of their effort is put on blogs. What? That was weird. Okay, fine. And then we'll tag Tech Talk, AWS. That's respectable. Oh, do I have to push enter on those? Interesting. Sure. Post. Go. Into the ether. That's it. So in an hour, we made 2 TikToks out of existing videos. Probably could have done more if I wasn't so OCD about the A250 one. But I mean, the more that I make videos with this mindset in my writing and in the shooting and all of that kind of stuff, taking bigger beats. And honestly, if I had opened up Resolve and used the raw capture, it wouldn't have looked as good, or it wouldn't have had the music with it or anything like that. Like, that makes it easier to do this kind of stuff. I kind of want to go back and redo the A250 or the A900 one now to make it like big talking head. But anyway, opening up Resolve and using the raw capture would be easier, but it would take longer. Like it would be more perfect, but it would take longer. And that's not the game. That's not the shorts game. I'm blown away that something about SQL Server has 200 views on it in, what, 18 hours? $203 views on the A900. It's viable, guys. It's very viable. Anyway, so there's TikTok, and there's that. We were gonna shop for something today if I had time. Oh, so next week on one of the things that I've been wanting to do on stream is go through my thumbnails. Because that's kind of cool. It started adding the shorts drawer. Oh, we need to do that too. So let's go upload video. We'll do, sure, the FSX one since we're there. We'll call it, let me look at shorts and see what the format is. I need to see what shorts look like. So, excuse me.
What did you think about Elon Musk's idea about I spent a video game.
So that's kind of what it looks like, right? You've got the same kind of like elements, except it doesn't capitalize so much of the screen. So AWS FSX on tap is a game changer for AWS architects. Don't really need a description. Don't need a thumbnail. Oh, you do need to put shorts and shorts. And include that in shorts. And then the trick here that I'm experimenting with, learning from Harris, is you have on any video you upload, you have the ability to publish it to the subscriptions feed and send out a notification to subscribers, right? But if you want to use this purely as a discovery vehicle without clogging up your videos feed, you can uncheck that. And I'm like, that's some 4D chess. That's really, really clever. Because you don't want people to subscribe because they want to watch your shorts. You want people to subscribe because they want to watch your videos. So this is a discovery vehicle to get people to come in. So let's do this. Full video on the channel. Full breakdown video on the channel. All right. Done. Next. Don't need any of that stuff. Next. Any reason we can let's do it private for now so we can like kind of eyeball it. Or it's got to do its processing thing first, right? So this is the one thing with YouTube. It takes a little while to get this part done. You got to sit here and wait on the processing. But for a little 47-second clip, it's not going to take that long. While that's going, we can go create, upload video, select files. We're going to go to the A250 short. Boom. Same thing. What did I put on the TikTok description? Let me look. No. Where are my... NetApp AFF A250 goes beast mode. NetApp AFF A250 goes beast mode. Good. Shorts. Full breakdown video on the channel. Put this in shorts. Next. Private. Save. Cool. So now those are processing. And we basically just, as soon as I wish there was a check, dear YouTube Creator Studio people, I wish there was a way that I could tell it to publish and go public as soon as it's done processing the HD version. Because you kind of have to, see this one's finished now, but we got to go back in here. I guess I could just change this to public right here. Publish. I'd love to just be able to like upload 10 of them, prep them all, and walk away. And just know that they're going to go live as soon as they're done processing. That's it. That to me would be the big game changer. Anyway, the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was I've been looking at the analytics, and I've been trying to figure out, like, are my thumbnails and titles hitting home? Because everything I've learned over the last 2 years is that 90% of your viewership depends on your thumbnail. Is your thumbnail and title clickable? And I'm starting to doubt whether mine are, because I'm seeing a bit of a falling off with, like, the A9. So last year, the one video that I see that gets constant traction still is the new NetApp. Like, if we go to analytics and we go to top videos in the last 28 days, my new NetApp video from last May 19th, is still getting like top 5 views. Which, that's a really good thumbnail too. I really like that one. It's a little busy, but there's a lot of openness around the edges of it. I like the thumbnails that I've made. I thought the A900 one was, I loved that one. But I'm looking at these for the Azure NetApp Files videos. I mean, those are hitting home. It's making the rounds. So if we look at an individual video, like, I love that these, look at these. The viewership is definitely going up. Like, I'm able to see, like, real-time numbers. Oh, that's subscribers. Where's the real-time see more? Oh, here we go. So you can see, look at that. In the last 48 hours, the new NetApp is number one from May of last year. I don't know how to explain that. The only anomalies is that it's got a very clean thumbnail and a very short title. Because obviously with these videos, like, so let's look at this one specifically. Let's get out of here. Let's analyze that video. If we go look at it, at the analytics on it, it's got over 6,000 views, 6,500 views. And in the last 48 hours, there's 36 people that have still watched it. In the last 2 days, right? The watch time is great. It's bigger than 30%. That's what you want. I'm sorry to the people that missed, like, the meat of the whole thing. It makes me think, should I make a video about each one of those things that I talked about? But you can still see that, like, a lot of people are you know, like 20% of people are watching the whole thing. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But the video has also brought 400 subscribers to the channel. Of my 1,100 subscribers. And it's still hitting every day. What is it about this? Reach. 5% click-through rate. That's actually pretty high. The average is 2 to 3%. But YouTube search. Like, what are the search terms? NetApp. What is NetApp? NetApp storage, NetApp interview questions. 43%. I wonder if it's people. I've had people reach out to me that have joined NetApp in the last 8 months and said that this video was one of the reasons that they joined. And first of all, that's kind of, wow, okay. And I start to think about people made a life choice about their career and their income and their livelihood based on a YouTube video that I threw together in a couple of days. That'll mess with you. Like, holy shit. So let's compare that to let's look at the A900 video. Oh, you know what? I didn't look at the thing I wanted to look at. One second. The thing I wanted to look at, and I'll explain in a second. I wanted to look at the difference in the initial burst of views versus, so let's look at the first 24 hours. Okay. So the initial burst of views likely came from, can we look at the first month? 2021? There it is. That's what I wanted to visualize. So the first burst of views came from me spamming the company about, hey, here's this new video I made. And then there were other milestones, like James Whitemore shared it on LinkedIn. There were a bunch of things that happened, but if you look at it, it doesn't look like there's like this crazy amount of traffic on it. I wonder if you can do specific. Let's look at December. For some reason on December, you know what that was? I wonder if that's when I published the A900 video and people came over and watched that one from the A900 video. It's interesting to look at all of this stuff and kind of speculate on behavior. Reach, or let's look at engagement. That's not really showing much. This is the thing that I don't know how to correct. This thing right here, like 90% of people that watch this video in December are not subscribed to the channel. These are the things that baffle me. So if we go to YouTube and search for NetApp, that might be why. Man, this guy's stuff is everywhere. Tens of thousands of views. Two years ago on cluster overview. Huh. Interesting. People also watched a 13-minute NetApp overview from a year ago. I'm curious.
Hello, my name's Harry Dove, and I'm an Enterprise Account Director at NetApp. I've provided this quick overview for how NetApp Cloud processes.
So he's narrating over PowerPoints.
For you to move really percentage of your well, and that's the living the environment event you some data. We've not managed to make apps in with cloud then import how actually silos.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't find value in narrating over PowerPoint slides anymore. I don't think it's worth the effort. Like, if you look at a lot of videos that do that kind of stuff, they get no traffic because that's not what people want to watch. People want to connect with a human, right? So anyway, at some point, I think I just need to leave it alone and do what all of the OGs tell me. Make your first 50 videos and they're all gonna suck. And just grind. Just keep doing what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, at some point it's gonna kick over, right? Hopefully. At some point you begin to get critical mass. But I think if we get to the end of 2022 and I've done a video a week and I've at least made a TikTok and a short for each of those videos after they go live, or maybe at the same time, that'll be some really good data. And you know what? Maybe it's one of those things that there's not a lot of demand for this kind of content right now. Maybe that's all it is. I think there is. I think when I get some more gear here for the cabinets and we start doing things like hot adding shelves and wiring up a shelf diagram and things like that. Because if I go look at, you know what's fun? Where was it under that one guy, Nick? Yeah. Look at some of these simple videos that I made in like 2014. I put up how to configure iTunes with a Synology. 110,000 views. How to configure LACP with a Synology. And watch this. This is not like a special video by any means. Hey gang, it's the Data Center Dude, Nick Howell here to give you a quick overview of configuring LACP with a Synology disk station. Also with the Cisco SG300 5 minutes
of small business switches. Well, this one example, we're using the SG300 10 port. There is a 24 port variant as well, but the interfaces and configuration is almost identical.
The only difference is between the SFP Plus ports that are available on the bigger switches that are able to do 10 gigabit. This one is SFPs that will only do 1, but more than enough for what we need for this. So what I wanted to call out, a couple of things before you get all this set up. I've got 2 tabs here. One's the Synology, one's the Cisco switch. And I'm going to assume you've done your initial setups and everything for the purpose of this video. I've got 2 pings going on the bottom here. On the left side, I've got the Cisco SG300.
I'm talking really fast and high pitched because I thought that I was faking my voice at the time.
It's IP200
because I was really nervous.
The reason I wanted to show this to you live as it's going is the Synology will drop a couple of times.
So to your point, Richard, I had not had. This was a Heil PR40 microphone. It's what I was using for the NetApp podcast at the time. It's a good mic, but it wasn't this. It wasn't this one, and I had not had any voiceover training to the depths that I have at this point. So I've learned to harness the lower end of my voice by using my diaphragm. And it's just the way that I pitch my voice around, and I can do all kinds of radio announcer promo spots. Thursday, tune in. Right? That kind of stuff. I hadn't done any of that yet. It's amazing to go back and listen to this. I was also about 10 years younger. So I'm not as weathered.
As we're making these modifications, just as the interface is cut over. So real quick, cut and dry.
I also hadn't learned about editing plugins and compression and all of that stuff that makes my voice sound a lot better than it really is, right?
If you haven't plugged them in, make sure you got 4 cables all plugged into both the Synology itself as well as port 1 through 4. You can use any of them. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you know which ports those 4 cables are plugged into on your Cisco switch. First things first, we're going to come into, let me show you where it is, just in case. You go into your little Synology start button, whatever they call that, control panel. Under system, you go to network. And we're actually looking at, first and foremost, make sure you give it a name and a gateway, just in case, so that it can get out to your router. That should be your router's IP address, so it can pull DNS and all sorts of stuff like that. If you're smart enough to be doing your own manual DNS, then you probably don't need to listen to this video much more. But 4 ports, you're going to see them connected online. You're going to see the one that you've...
You want the bass?
Well, how about now? Bring the bass.
manually assigned an IP address to, and the others are just going to have the variant addresses.
Yeah, it's basically the same, Drew. I'm actually... It's funny you said that because I put in... Because this video was so well trafficked, it's something I put into Trello that I was going to revisit. Where did I put it in here somewhere? Oh, LACP on Synology Revisited. So I was gonna do that and use the new switch and the MikroTik to show above and beyond what the SG300 is, right? So that's the plan. I'm hoping to do that within the next couple of weeks. I got to get a couple more NetApp ones. Oh god, I probably should show you guys some of those. I don't think there's anything in there super confidential. No, I can show you guys that. Okay. So to close out the stream here, for those of you that hung out till the end, I'll drop a couple of fun nuggets on you guys. This year is the 30th anniversary of the founding of NetApp. I want to do something special for it. So the initial script is being written. I am working on trying to schedule, we'll just say, some interviews. And it is basically going to be a video about the beginning, middle, and current state of where things are with NetApp. The big timeline milestones, the shifts, some interviews with key people at key times, Y2K, virtualization, certain acquisitions, things like that. I basically watched The Last Dance with Michael Jordan last year and Man in the Arena with Tom Brady this year, and I'm trying to somewhat model it after that, but do it all in one larger video. So just to give you a little tease. With the news recently that we hit all 3, we were the #1 in all 3 gigaohm radars. I wanted to have a chat with Enrico and Max and talk about gigaohm and how does the radar work, because I think we've all been looking at the Gartner squares for 20 years, and their new radar system that they use is really cool, and I kind of want to make a video about it. So that's coming. But why did I have this in here twice? I like the title of the second one better, or the first one better. No, I just want to delete it. Can I not just delete the card? Delete. But I don't want to archive it. It's a duplicate. I just want to delete it. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, those are a couple of the big ones that are coming. Mega PC right now, I'm hoping to get that shot. I want that to go up, and I want that thing running in February. You guys might see a little something right here. I got her a table. She's got her own special 200-pound capacity, big, thick steel leg butcher block table. It's going to sit right here next to the desk. We got to fix that one tube, that one run. Hopefully going to figure that out. Next week is bonkers. We're still in I'm personally still in SKO hell, having to do a bunch of sales kickoffs because it's the season. So having to do a bunch of appearances at those. We've got Cloud Field Day coming up on the 16th. I'm going to be presenting at that. What else? I've got to make a marketing video next week. And somehow in all of this, I've still got to keep cranking out a video a week. So next week's is shot and done and being edited right now. It's my 2022 and beyond. That one's going up. I've got one for snapshots. Why is it doubling? Anyway. This one is actually we're going to archive that one as well. We're going to deprecate that one as well because I didn't end up getting the glide gear. The Plex server is also ripe for doing. I've sat down and started writing that, and instead of just doing a build video, time-lapsed and all that stuff, I decided to sit down and do Plex content is rampant on YouTube. It's everywhere, but it all gets tons of views. So I wanted to sit down and kind of write up a script about my history with Plex over the last 10 years, the things that I've done, how I enabled sharing safely, all of that and the media management that I use radar and sonar for to keep metadata up to date and all of that stuff. So really excited to work on that one now that I've kind of got the right perspective of what I want to make the video about. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. Good times. I think that's all I got for today, guys. I think I'm excited about the new short form content kind of getting into motion. You guys kind of got an idea of how that works. I like less is more. I like that if I look at it on TikTok now, we were putting so much on the screen. But I mean, if you look at it, it looks awesome. Right? Just the talking head bit. Plus, if people want to duet it or stitch it or do anything like that, they can. I think it looks fantastic. You know, there's the A250 one, right? Nothing is taken. Oh, that's the one thing I wanted to check. Perfect. So I was worried that the FSX was going to get over. I'm glad I moved it up a little bit more. That looks great. Is it still being, nope? Okay. I'm going to send that to a couple of people. All right. We got to go do a bunch of errands here at the end of the week. Thank you guys so much. I am going to try my damnedest to get back onto a regular schedule with Fridays. January was a bit rough because I was still having to edit some of my own videos, and I was using Fridays for that, and they were going up late on Fridays. You guys know if you were watching like the 2021 recap, and what was the other one I did? Anyway, I got a full-time editor now. Like, we found the guy, and we're gonna get into a rhythm. We already are. Next week's video is already almost done, so the more I get into this, the more I can stream on Fridays. So now that we're past all those headaches, the move is pretty much 85% done. We still got some work here to do in the studio. I got to add 3 or 4 more of the pegboard panels. We've got to put up my trip light rack that I can hang some switches in and do some demos of things. Like, I want to make videos about crimping cables and how to clean up racks and do some cable management. Going back to my roots. My absolute roots of cabling buildings and demarcs and stuff like that. So I want to make like demo stations all over this place. I got to get some shelving for the chair set, like the living room or apartment set for talking head, opinionated, op-ed type stuff. There's so much more to do in here, but 85% of it is done. I can't wait to get in the rack and work on some of that some more, do some cable management, some cabling tutorials, do some on-tap tutorials about the boot menus and how to 9A and 9B a new system, how the new ADP works. Like, there's so many questions about ADP and how it does the root partitions, and there's so much content we're going to be making this year. So strap in. I'm glad you guys are here. Thanks for hanging out. Tell your friends, make sure they're subscribed, all that good stuff, because we're going to have a lot of fun. If you thought last year in 2020 was a good time, man, I have been given carte blanche this year, basically, to do nothing but make content, and it's a dream. It's a dream come true. So I'm glad you guys have all been on the journey so far, but we haven't even really started yet. We're just now getting started. So there's things I want to update the logo. I want to update the animation. There's all kinds of stuff that are in the works for this year. So strap in. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a good ride. We'll see how it goes. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you guys next week. I can't wait for you to see the 2022 and beyond predictions video. It's a little nuts, but that's me. Take care, guys. We'll see you next week. Thanks for hanging. Deuces.